road, San Jose State facing Oregon. Justin Herbert, Johnny Johnson III.
Yeah, and Herbert's been outstanding on this season. He's going to be big for Oregon. That's a team that we'll be talking about moving forward in the Pac-12, which is wide open.
Fourth quarter, Herbert, Johnson.
Yes,
again.
Good news, bad news. Didn't complete 50% of his throws, but he did throw 3 touchdowns. Lots of big plays through the air for the Ducks.
After a shaky Week 1 win, I'm all in on Penn State. Hosting Kent State, first quarter. Trace McSorley, 40-yard touchdown pass to DeAndre Tompkins.
And Trace McSorley's been the leader of this offense. We knew it'd be a lot more load. They're missing Saquon Barkley from this team, gone to the NFL. Trace McSorley, big run game and pass.
Yeah, it wasn't a big day for him throwing the ball, guys, but he was huge in the red zone. 3 rushing touchdowns for McSorley.
Kent State famous alumni Michael Keaton, Arsenio Hall, they're like, come on. Sean Clifford and Daniel George wide open. 95-yard touchdown, the longest pass play in Penn State history. Previous record stood for nearly a century. Here's James Franklin on McSorley.
If you're a young quarterback out there, watch Trace McSorley. The guy's been winning since he was in diapers. That's all he does is win.
Hey, it's Franklin. SMU taking on Michigan. Ben Hicks here with the Wolverines up 14-7, intercepted by Josh Metellus.
Don Brown, one of the best defensive minds in the country. Aggressive defense, puts a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks to throw under duress into small windows. Great plays here. A great job jumping in front of this ball. Huge mistake for SMU early.
I've made a big mistake. And then in the third quarter, it's Shea Patterson and Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And when Shea Patterson showed up at Michigan this offseason, this is what they expected. Put another 3 touchdowns on the board today, passing the ball. The offense is starting to roll from
all those TDs to Peoples-Jones, by the way.
45-20 was the final. Let's take a look at who's going to be in the college football playoff with the Capital One fan vote. Who's in with our experts? Joey and Jesse. Galloway, lead us off. Who's on the outside?
I'll be honest with you. I want to grab LSU.
Grab it. It's right there, dude.
2 top 10 wins. The only team in the country with 2 top 10 wins on the season with Washington and Auburn, but not quite yet. Kyler Murray has Oklahoma rolling. They haven't missed Baker Mayfield at all. Offense still explosive. Another
such an LSU hater. I'm
yes,
in my top 5.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice win against Miami. Going to Jordan-Hare Stadium, beating Auburn. Love the defense, especially in the front 7. Joe Burrow is managing games. They're not overly explosive throwing the football, but he's not making those critical mistakes. I got LSU at 5.
All right, Jess, who do you got at 4?
I'm going Ohio State at number 4. 3 wins against Power 5 competition. They basically won in TCU's backyard this past weekend. Dwayne Haskins needs to be in the Heisman conversation. One of the most dominant D-lines in the country. I'm concerned about the Nick Bosa injury. They get Urban Meyer back on the sidelines now.
I agree with you, Ohio State. Dwayne Haskins, 11 touchdowns on the season. He will be in the Heisman Trophy conversation. Just need to see him play somebody to play TCU. 2 defensive touchdowns for Ohio State, always big.
Coach player stepped up. Number 3, who you got?
Going Georgia Bulldogs. Jake Fromm's completing 80% of his passes. Another 10 of 12 in the game. It's been easy for Jake Fromm because they're running the ball for over 250 yards a game. Georgia looks like the same Georgia team from last season with that run game, and Jake Fromm just managing the game, don't take care of the ball.
Okay, I'm going with Clemson, and Kelly Bryant got hurt, left the game against Georgia Southern. The true freshman Trevor Lawrence came in, looked really good, sparked the offense. Defensively, they're great. You know what's amazing? Next week they play Georgia Tech. 3 of their first 4 opponents this year, triple option offenses. It's ever happened before. I got Clemson right now at 3.
All right, runner-up spot for you.
I'm going Georgia number 2, and I just love that they run the ball on who they want when they want. Whether it's Swift, whether it's Cook, Holyfield, Harrion, they're handing off to wide receivers. Nobody's stopping this running game.
And I like Clemson. We're a little flipped here. Clemson's defense is just, they're fun to watch. Gave up 140 yards against Georgia Southern. We expected it. They're having a fun time out there. And of course, number 1, Alabama, just for fun, just to make it interesting. They gave up a touchdown. First play of the game at Ole Miss, gave up a 75-yard touchdown to make it interesting. Spotted them 7, and then they just pounded them.
Yeah, offense so explosive. With all that speed they have, defense continues to dominate. Tua right now is one of the best stories in college football, but they finally get their first real test next week at home against Texas.
We said that this week against
It'll be fun to win. Yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
I like seeing Penn State get consideration. At least they're on the board. So that's how the fellas see it when it comes to who's in with the college football playoff. Let's take a look at the games next week. The Lane Train taking UCF next Friday night on ESPN. On Saturday, Bama welcoming A&M to Tuscaloosa. And a couple of big Pac-12 games at Stanford, Oregon, Arizona State, Washington. Don't forget to give your Capital One fan vote on the SportsCenter Twitter handle on Monday. All right, still to come here on College Football Final, a plethora of tremendous catches and Rattling collisions. Your top plays from Week 3 college football are on the way. Plus, Sunday NFL countdown. How about this electric crew? 10 a.m. Eastern will get you set for all the NFL action that you can't handle. 10 a.m. Eastern only on ESPN. And Monday Night Football. Love listening to Joe Tessitore, Jason Witten, Booger McFarland, Lisa Salters. And how about this game on tap? Khalil Mack was a monster for the Bears. Now they face Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Monday, 8:15 Eastern. Make sure you join us for Monday Night Countdown at 6 p.m. Eastern, served up by Applebee's.
The college football playoff is coming. And this season, everything matters. Your game face. His khakis, their bling, your black tie, where you sit, where he sits, the height of the grass, the signs you make, or what this lady eats for breakfast. Because the college football playoff is coming. Everything you do matters.
No pressure.
We really like having Aaron around, but we're concerned he takes his name a bit too literally.
Okay. He has to do golf again.
All rise.
The rivalry stays heated. September just turns it up. The stakes are high, and the fuses are short. Can you feel it? Red Sox Yankees tonight.
Sorry guys, I was seeing if there was any SEC on SEC Network, but I don't guess so. So we're stuck with this. Be alright.
Seahawks Bears tomorrow 8:15 on ESPN.
Number 21, Miami on the road at Toledo. Third quarter, Rockets down 28-14. Mitchell Guadagnini to Deontay Johnson down the field.
And how about Johnson putting the foot in the ground, making two defenders miss, and
I have to do this real quick.
offense to Nick Fitzgerald running the ball and throwing the ball.
Dunk it.
Bulldogs up 14-3, then second and goal Fitzgerald again.
Second most rushing yards ever in the SEC by a quarterback. He will break Tim Tebow's record this year if he stays healthy. Through the legs, windmill.
But no ball, though. Yeah, it's a little
With the ball, it'd be impossible.
Fitzgerald, 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. They win 56-10. Missouri at Purdue, tied at 37, 3 seconds left. Tucker McCann, it's good.
Yeah, poor Purdue starting the season 0-3. Rough day for the Big Ten.
Gotta feel good, though, for Barry Odom. And how about David Blau? he's featured with our top plays. Number 5, coming from that game, Missouri and Purdue, it's Blau going deep, ending up in the hands of Bryson Hopkins.
This is how you throw for 572 yards, and that's exactly how you draw that play up. You try to throw it down the seam, it gets ricocheted around, bounces off the head of a defender into the hands of Hopkins for the 74-yard touchdown.
Number 4 is Duke and Taylor. Jonathan Lloyd, a one-handed snag and double coverage.
Yeah, and the special part about this is he stays on his feet, never brings the ball over to the other side, just catches it, tucks it in, defenders fall down, big touchdown.
And so, number 3 in our top plays,
Mitch Carson somehow comes down with this catch. Here's the good news. He made the catch. Bad news, his team lost 37-34 in overtime.
Yeah, Mitch Carson coming up with it, as Jesse mentioned, they lost 37-34. Alabama A&M versus Cincy. Thomas Geddes pinning the ball to the defender's helmet.
This is great concentration, not only to get it, falling down and keep a foot in the end zone for the catch. Gets 2 feet down.
Well done, Cincy won at 63-7. Number 1 is North Texas and Arkansas. Arkansas is playing again. Check out Keegan Brewer.
I've never seen a play like this before. He fakes the fair catch. Arkansas falls asleep at the wheel. And Keegan Brewer's like, fooled you.
Play of the year. This one right here is the play of the year. They're all out there blocking, no one to block.
Ludicrous speed down the sideline.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how you handle it. Incredible play there. Earlier, maybe the play of the year, as Joey was saying earlier as well. Awesome. All right, when we come back, helmet stickers. Who is most worthy of accolades on this Saturday when it comes to college football terrain? And speaking of giving props, Texas Tech wide. How about this music? Antoine Wesley setting a school record, 261 receiving yards as the Red Raiders beat Houston in a high-scoring affair. Helmet sticker, maybe?
Guns up, nation.
Really?
He's hanging out for dear life and all.
Can he name?
Hey, just here to let you know, that's going to be on Sports Center.
That's gonna be on Sports Center. And that could be the game.
The college football playoff is coming. And from your game face to your game day rituals, everything you do matters.
No pressure.
El Nino? Meat sweats?
Aliens.
That's the one, okay.
And here to comment is no one, because of the alien invasion. In unrelated news, ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game.
Probably going to be Alabama. Be Alabama, Clemson, Georgia.
ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game.
Let's see, Ohio State and
There's nobody
LSU.
here with me.
That's probably what I'll give it. Bama, Clemson, Georgia, Ohio State.
We really like having Aaron
LSU.
around, but
Only
we're
fair.
concerned he takes his name a bit too literally.
Okay. He has to do golf again. Like
All rise.
Oklahoma don't need to be in the top 5. They fucking... They almost lost to damn Iowa State.
Red Sox Yankees tonight at 7 on ESPN. Seahawks Bears tomorrow 8:15 on ESPN.
Texas A&M deserves to be in the top 25 though, that's for sure. It looked pretty good. Here, I'll type it in the chat regardless, just in case you can't even hear me.
College Football Final is brought to you by the makers of Believe Back and Muscle Pain. All day strong, all day long. And Corona Extra. find your beach.
Arizona State and her members trying to improve to 3-0, taking San Diego State. Second quarter, Ryan Agnew, 9-yard touchdown pass to Tim Wilson Jr.
You think UCF would be higher than Miami?
First half. We go to the fourth quarter. Chase Jasmine.
What are the ranks? Miami lost to LSU on LSU was ranked for 25.
Who has been eye-opening for ASU in these first couple of games, shows off
they're
his
not
moxie.
really,
7-yard touchdown pass to
it's all about the name
That's a buck 40 left, and all of a
football.
sudden, it's a
I mean, I'm an
one-possession game.
Alabama
Under
fan,
20 seconds to play. This was enormous. 4th and 10 for ASU. Wilkins looking downfield for Frank Darby.
What's Miami's in
Trenton Thompson. Thompson's called for the personal foul, but check out the review, and it's ruled incomplete. Stunning turn of events, adding insult to injury. So it's the last chance for ASU.
Because Miami got
Prevent
whooped
defense, plenty of time. Wilkins
by
dials it
LSU.
up,
I mean,
but the ball is knocked down the end, so ASU fails to go 3-0, 28-21 final.
It might be forced to be
Meantime,
written.
time for some helmet stickers. Joy, what do you got?
Kansas Jayhawks forced 6 turnovers. Second week in a row, Kansas gets a helmet sticker, but it's the second time that they've won 2 games in a row since 2011. And you talked about the Big 12 being wide open. Keep your eye on Kansas.
Is there some dust on that? When was the last time we pulled this thing up for a helmet sticker? That's a
Last week they broke the streak.
I'm a fan of efficiency, guys.
Yeah.
Donovan Peoples-Jones, 4 catches, 3 of them for touchdowns as Michigan beat SMU.
All right, Devin Singletary, school record, 5 rushing touchdowns, all the first half of FAU's win in Bethune-Cookman, 16 straight games with a rushing touchdown.
Akron, first win against a Big Ten team since 18.
Oops. Hit the wrong button. Whoopsies. Come on, man. Let me close these apps out. Now let me pull them back up.
At store for these guys.
All right, 8 anglers have qualified for this bracketed competition. How did they get there? Well, let's go back to that championship. Of course, it was held this year on Lake Tenkiller, way up in the Ozarks in Oklahoma for the very first time. And of course, all the teams there are your champions. Garrett Enders, Cody Huff from that national powerhouse known as Bethel University.
National champions presented by Bass Pro Shops from Bethel University. Garrett Enders and Cody Huff. Hold those trophies high, guys. You're 2018 national champions.
Is that just like a
Bethel University leading the way. We're taking the top 4 finishing teams from the national championship and setting up our brackets, populating them with those 8 anglers right there. Going to Geary County, Kansas, Milford.
Bruh, hell no. Is this not college football final anymore?
This week there are some largemouth, but they're few and far between. Hard to keep a pack.
Okay, well that's not it. Let's see what else. I get to watch this game.
After some adversity early. And then Coach Chizik, there's a reason they got themselves Joe Burrow for plays like this to Derek Dillon.
I'll tell you what, I am impressed with this guy. When the game was on the line, this guy delivered. What do quarterbacks get judged by? Wins and losses. He went on the road and made throws like this. He delivered in clutch moments.
And then, Chris, there's a controversial flag here down when Burrow's going to air it over the middle. I want you to give me your thoughts on what you see here.
Well, they called pass interference, right? The play should have been called holding. I thought the hold took place earlier before the ball was thrown. It would have been a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. The crowd certainly didn't like the PI call.
No, they didn't. Instead, D. Anderson keeps it alive. So we're in a situation here where you got to get something if you're Auburn, and Coach
Burrow is in trouble, and it looked like LSU was in trouble.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Auburn rose to the occasion on this. I thought it was a good call. They ran quarterback keeper on that with the counter, but Auburn was there and snuffed it out.
But when he needed to make the plays, Chris, they showed why the Ohio State transfer is there with Cole getting ready soon.
Yeah, he stood in there time and time again under all sorts of pressure from that Auburn front seven.
No question about it. And then you get into a situation where I think it's pretty clear what happened, Chris.
Yeah, little pass interference, as I say. Those defensive backs always trying to cheat, Zubin.
And then, Coach, from 42, after he missed from 53 earlier in the game, Burrow can't even watch. It's so true, it's unreal.
I love it. Think about where they got this guy. They went out and hunted this guy up from Incarnate Word, and look what this guy has done for this football team. Unbelievable.
Word up, 22-21, and the Bayou Bengals get it. The biggest upsets in this rivalry is you take a look what happened according to the point spread Saturday right there with all the other greats. You remember Les Miles' final game was when LSU took on Auburn. They've had some classics. The earthquake game back in the days, we all remember that. After the game, both coaches reflecting on an instant classic Saturday in the SEC.
She looks to be
ended a long winning streak here. Losing that way was extremely tough. Give them credit. They made plays at the end, and we didn't. It was a dogfight from the get-go.
Why did you win this game?
I think this guys were prepared. Coaching staff, one team, one heartbeat. Our guys block out the noise. This is a strong football team in character.
Anytime it's a close game, you got to make the plays to win the game.
Oh my God!
And we didn't. You got to give those guys credit. They did.
Coach, how do you even begin to encapsulate what just happened?
Emotional win for our team on the road. We believe that we can win the game the whole time. We stuck together, a great team win.
Unbelievable for all the criticism that he has taken. Okay, so off the foot of Tracy, as you referenced, but off the arm of Burrow. Another game where the stats are not going to blow you away like the Miami game where he was 11 for 24. But when they needed plays, as Coach said, they got him.
Well, as Coach said, I mean, clutch.
If that Miami guy's still
measured at the end of the game.
About Miami, yes.
Fourth quarter under duress, as I said, time and time
UCF
again.
Should be
Auburn was bringing
ahead
pressure.
of Miami. Miami
Joe Burrow stood in
ranked.
there, delivered strikes to his guys, moved the chains, even got into the rushing attack a little bit as well. So you look at those fourth quarter stats for him: 5 of 9, a touchdown, and most importantly on the day, no interceptions for Joe Burrow.
Well, you could tell this is their plan. Let's keep the game close and try to win it at the end. And that's exactly what they did. I'm going to give the whole coaching staff a lot of credit. Dave Aranda on defense, 2 big turnovers, harassed Jared Stidham all night long. They were always in position to make plays. Let's look at the offensive side of the ball. Steve Ensminger. They ran the ball 42 times today. They weren't going to get away from it. They knew they had to keep trying to pound it. So they had efficient play from the quarterback. They had turnovers on defense. 2 huge turnovers. These guys had a great game plan. They played with energy and they played physical all day long, and that's how they won the game.
When you look at everything here in totality, are you surprised what Coach O's been able to do, considering everything around the program? I guess that's more appropriate for you because you've been in some real high-pressure situations.
I am surprised because I don't think anybody saw this coming. You know what I saw? I saw young, talented guys on this football team, but they're names you never heard of. So now you're looking at guys that are coming in, and they're delivering in clutch moments. And he has got these guys ready to play. They're fast, they're physical, they're just young, but you can see game by game, the more experience they get, that's a huge win on the road. That's going to carry them a long way as they move forward in SEC play.
I mentioned Burrow at the top and what he was able to do, but it's
Texas
quarterbacks
A&M
in the
Alabama
fourth
game
making those types of plays. What did you see late specifically?
Yeah, I mean, this is an Auburn defense that's pretty much shut everybody down. They haven't allowed a fourth quarter touchdown the entire season. And LSU went down, scored 9 points in the second quarter, or in the fourth quarter, mainly because of plays that Joe Burrow was making. Again, it was guys that were bringing pressure from all over, delivered strikes, got the ball into those playmakers' hands. And let's not forget, this is a young group of wide receivers as well. We didn't have any idea what they were going to look like as pass receivers.
Damn. What happened? What's that man clicked on the Bass Pro Shop? Fucking bullshit.
Time in the AP poll era that a team has 2 wins over a top 10 teams in the first 3 weeks. First to do it since Colorado in 1971. Gus Malzahn on the other side.
Losing that way was extremely tough. Give them credit. They made plays at the end, and we didn't. It was a dogfight from the get-go. It's a close game. Anytime it's a close game, you got to make the plays to win the game, and we didn't. You got to give those guys credit; they did.
From a thriller of a game to a stunner, Wisconsin facing BYU. BYU down 7-0 second goal in squally Canada.
One of the best names in all of college football here. Nice tough 3-yard run between the tackles and Mama Canada.
Mama Canada, also known as the Queen. BYU ties the game at 7. Second quarter, game tied at 7. Tanner Mangum to Aliva Hifo, and then Morani Lalapatuta.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone, but you don't usually see a Jim Leonard Wisconsin defense make these kind of mistakes and give up wide open touchdowns.
Seriously, that trick play's unbelievable.
It's a great play call, and these are the ones that are hard to throw. Guy wide open, just put it out there, easy touchdown.
Third quarter, tied at 14, 3rd and 3. Alex Hornibrook, long throw, but it's Zane Anderson.
Struggled in the passing game here, grossly underthrown, a little bit left inside. You cannot miss inside on outbreaking routes, and a nice play by Zane Anderson in BYU.
Later in the third, it's Canada again.
And it's a shame we no longer do the O Canada segment in this show, because Squally Canada would be a great story. Big upset BYU.
Going wild in Moose Jaw. BYU up 21-14, now tied at 21. It's Canada. For all those watching in Thunder Bay, running through the gap for 46 yards.
Look at this offensive line up front creating seams against what normally is an excellent run defense, an excellent physical front seven of the Badgers.
Later in the drive, BYU trying a 45-yard field goal. Skylar Southam.
At this stage of the game, BYU takes the lead, but there's a lot of time left in this game. You're thinking Wisconsin, their offense, Jonathan Taylor, they're going to get things rolling.
Well, down by 3, Hornibrook to A.J. Taylor. To your point, that's a pass complete for 15. Emotions for both sides. And
I have no idea what happened.
Whatever that was.
This loss snapped in one of the more impressive streaks in FBS. Wisconsin had won 41 straight home games versus non-conference teams, 10 longer than any other active streak. That streak has been snapped, and Bama now leads the way with 31.
Bama, but not by much. I would agree with you there, buddy. If you can hear me. I don't know if you can or not. Probably not 52. 42. Actually, no. I don't know. I'll just agree with you. I ain't gonna give out no predictions just yet. Could watch the Bama game again. I'll tell you, Dan,
present themselves. Alex Hornibrook has to be able to take advantage of those. Against BYU, only 180 passing yards through an interception. If he's average this year, Wisconsin's good enough to win the Big Ten West, and that's it. If he's better than average, they can go to the playoff. And they've got big games ahead, guys. They've got at Michigan, at Penn State, maybe Ohio State.
You think they can still get there with this loss?
Absolutely. Alex Hornibrook, though, has to throw the ball
Jim
back.
can't win a fucking game.
Jonathan Taylor, 117 rushing yards, but not enough from Hornibrook and others. Meantime, LSU and Auburn. Listen, for the Bayou Bengals right now, it's defense and just enough from their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Big plays.
You're absolutely just enough. Yeah. He's completing less than 50% of his balls, second worst in the SEC, but he's not turning the ball over. Early in this game, he was 6 of 9 on third downs, and that is key for this offense. It keeps them on the field, and it builds their confidence. In past years, when LSU hit third long, they had to pass the ball, you might as well bring on the punt team. Not in this game when they need it. Their defense is doing a really nice job of taking away the run game from Auburn.
As long as
Joe Burrow does not turn the ball over, he has not thrown an interception on this season. He takes care of the ball. They're good enough on the defensive side. They run it well enough. Offensive line is really set, is a big, strong running back. They can win. It may be ugly, not the prettiest thing in the world, but as long as Joe Burrow is a game manager, he makes plays. This is a fourth down, making plays at the end of a game, giving your team a chance to win.
Yeah, Burrow throwing for a career 249 yards against Auburn. 138 of those came in the second half on 8 completions. This after he had just 42 passing yards on 4 completions in the second half of LSU's first 2 games. But Jesse, takes 2 to tango. What went wrong for Auburn?
Well, I think for Auburn, I'm worried about their ability running the football right now. Only 3.4 yards per carry against LSU. Struggled against Washington. They cannot establish the inside zone run play. That is the bread and butter for Gus Malzahn offenses. Offensive line not getting enough push into the second level. They don't have a dynamic running back like a Trey Mason or a Kerryon Johnson we've seen in years past. And while I think Jared Stidham is extremely talented, if they have to throw to win games week in, week out, I don't think they can win the SEC. I don't. The running game needs to be their identity. Passing game needs to be the complement. And they'll play Texas A&M and Mississippi State and Georgia and Alabama, but they have to be able to establish the inside zone.
Auburn was a 10-point favorite. That's the largest upset in this series in the last 40 years. And also, Ohio State and TCU. For the Buckeyes, this was the big test here, Jesse. Relative cupcakes the first 2 weeks. What was key for the Buckeyes?
Week in, week out, I love this defensive line. And if Clemson's the best D-line in the country, to me, Ohio State's the second best. Big, athletic. They got matchup problems everywhere. And it starts with Nick Bosa. Here just coming off the edge. Left tackle by himself has no shot. Forces a fumble. Draymond Jones jumps on it in the end zone for a score. And then you got inside Robert Landers, who I think no one talks about enough. Extreme quickness inside. Able to beat the center across his face, create penetration, and it's a tackle for loss. And then Draymond Jones was probably the MVP for Ohio State against TCU. Right here, a shovel pass attempt by TCU. The quickness, the awareness, not bat the ball down. Catch the ball, go score. He's got the skills of a tight end. Now, there is an injury to Nick Bosa. We're going to keep our eye on that. It's a good news, bad news scenario for them. 2 defensive scores in this game. Fantastic, but they're giving up way too many explosive plays. They give up 7 explosive plays against Oregon State. They got to clean that up. Penn State coming up 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's a reason why Joe Burrow's at LSU right now, and there's a reason why JT Barrett hasn't been talked about much. One of the winningest quarterbacks all time at Ohio State. Dwayne Haskins has been outstanding. Wanted to see him against real competition. Oregon State, Rutgers, not much, but against TCU, continued 11 touchdowns on the season, only 1 interception. He's completing 78% of his balls. If Haskins continues to play this way, Ohio State will not just be the favorite in the Big Ten, but they will be the favorite to get into the playoff and make some noise.
Ohio State hasn't lost a game away from Columbus in the months of August and September since 2011. Once again, hot starts. They go 3-0 without Urban Meyer. Coming up, we'll get to Bama and Ole Miss as the Crimson Tide looked incredible. Plus, USC and Texas, 2 of the most storied programs in all of college football. Hook up again. What was the Hook 'em Horns looking good? And Notre Dame against Vanderbilt. Really, that's a tough test for the Fighting Irish. How Vandy almost pulled off the upset. Those highlights next on College Football 5.
Vanderbilt almost beat Notre Dame. Oh my lord. That's worse than Troy beating Nebraska.
What have I done? I let my team down, my fans, the kids. I even let Kenny Mayne down too.
Oh, I'm fine, but that's gonna be on Sports Center.
It is?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Tonight.
That's gonna be on Sports Center!
And that's the game.
He gonna be okay?
Displaced ego. It's gonna be a tough climb back.
This season, the stage is set for the fight of our lives. There will be winners. There will be losers. There will be champions. For real-time action, Vegas odds, your favorite games, and an incredible gaming experience, get in the game with MyBookie.
MyBookie.com.
Get in on the action.
Under these lights, everything is electric. The look, the noise, the offense. Anything can happen on Saturday night.
The college football playoff is coming, and this season, everything matters. Your game face, his khakis, their bling.
2 things. Good morning and roll damn Tide. I'm sorry, just had to say that. Now back to the fucking preview.
There will be winners. There will be losers. There will be champions.
For real-time action, Vegas odds, your favorite games, and an incredible gaming experience, get in the game with MyBookie. Get in on the action.
A battle for supremacy. Champions of MLS versus champions of Liga MX. Morgan steps inside. Altidore! One game.
One game.
One cup.
One cup.
One champion.
One champion.
Don't miss the first ever Campeones Cup. Wednesday, it's Toronto FC versus Tigres UNL on ESPN 2.
I have no idea what this is.
ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game.
This commercial is...
And there's nobody here with me. I'm alone.
Yeah, we know. You're alone in real life too. Cook. Send me some Bama football, Corey. Come on.
Brought to you by Audi.
Oh damn, double T.
Do it right.
Tua Tagovailoa.
State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm.
With Jesse Palmer, Joey Galloway, I'm Adam Amberg. We continue with Washington visiting Utah. Good Pac-12 matchup first quarter. Myles Gaskin.
Where's Myles Gaskin been in this Washington offense? This is the first game that he's gone over 100 yards, had 30 carries, 140 yards.
Miles to go before I sleep. Third quarter, Washington leads at 14-7. Third and goal. Jake Brown and Ty Jones.
Aaron Fuller had the big day catch the ball for the Dogs, but Ty Jones, only catch of the game. It was a big one. 6-yard score. Washington had the lead 21-7.
Fourth quarter, 4th and 16 for the Utes. It's Tyler Huntley. The pass to Solomon Enos, but the pass was over his head.
Yeah, this is a tough play. It's a double coverage into a cover 2 coverage. Throws it out of bounds. Got to give the receiver a chance.
So UW wins it 21-7. Was the final. USC and Texas, two of the most storied programs in college football history. Top 10 wins, conference championships, bowl victories. You want stars?
They're missing old Jimbo.
I got your stars right here. Vince Young. All right. Dallas Buyers Club. Matthew McConaughey is in. Second quarter, Sam Ellinger to Lil Jordan Humphrey.
And they needed a receiver this year to step up and make explosive plays. And Lil Jordan Humphrey, so far through 3 games in the slot, making plays. McConaughey loves it.
Roger Clemens in on it too. Texas now down 4. Ellinger sacked at the goal line by Porter Gustin.
Yeah, and Ellinger has to know at this point, stay away from the end zone. Backs into the end zone. Know the time clock is running. But he does get the ball out and avoids getting a sack.
Yeah, elbow appeared to hit the turf before he can get the ball completely out of the end zone, so no safety. Clay Helton is in disbelief. He's absolutely flummoxed. Texas would lead 16-14 at the half. Third quarter, Ellinger deep to Joshua Moore.
And Ellinger has struggled late in games early on in his career, but in this one, he was excellent in the second half. Beautiful throw, putting it where only Moore can make the catch.
Chase McGrath on a kick, a 50-yard block by Caden Stearns.
This comes clean. Stearns just comes through, jumps through, smacks it down, just couldn't pick it up. But the rest of the Texas block team right behind him, scoop, score. This is the beginning of the end for USC.
Watch it again as Stearns penetrating the line to block the field goal.
Texas defense, by the way, allowed 5 rushing yards in this one. Good turnovers.
Again, I want to start off by thanking our student body.
Old Tommy.
What an unbelievable display of support by them. That's 2 weeks in a row that they have showed up in mass and really had a direct impact on the game.
Every night he goes home.
We're going to enjoy this one, but you know, our goal is to compete for the Big 12 title in the months of November and December, and we've got a big test ahead of us in order to take the next step towards that goal. So we're going to celebrate tonight and get back to work tomorrow.
Texas is back? No, Texas never left. Longhorns joined Michigan and Ohio State, only programs with 900 all-time wins. Their 800th also came against USC. That was the Vince Young-led win in the 2006 Rose Bowl, one of the best games you'll ever see. Number 17, Boise State up against number 24, Oklahoma State. A huge game for the Broncos. They want to be taken seriously. Game tied at 7. Quinn Skillen's punt block recovered by the Cowboys.
There was like 5 dudes that made it through that little wedge from Boise State right there. Quinn Skillen's punt block. Cowboys later would score.
In the third, Brett Rippon throw one deep. A.J. Richardson.
Brett Rippon threw the ball 56 times in this game. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and they lean heavily on him to create offense.
Second and 17 for Oklahoma State. Taylor Cornelius to Dylan Stoner.
I've been really impressed watching Cornelius play quarterback through these first 3 games. He's a former walk-on doing a nice job in his progressions. Also had 2 rushing touchdowns in this game. So a bit of a dual threat for Mike Gundy and the Cowboys.
Stoner making them dazed and confused. Boise State looking to punt, blocked by Jarek Bernard.
Boise State blocked nobody. 3 guys have blocked that punt.
Oklahoma State wins it 44-21. Was the final. So Boise State's loss a huge blow to the chances for a group of 5 team to reach the college football playoff. They now have just a 0.3% chance to make the playoff. Rather paltry. It would have ballooned to 19% if they won on Saturday.
Number 5,
Oklahoma facing Iowa State. Sooners with a 3-0 lead. Kyler Murray to Marquise Brown.
Have to redirect Marquise Brown. He's in the slot. You cannot give him a clean release. He splits the double team, and with that speed, just runs away a 75-yard score.
So the Sooners are up 10-0. Iowa State down 10-3 after a fumble recovery. Hakeem Butler, a recipient from Zeb Nolan.
It looked like this game was going to be a blowout early. Oklahoma gets off to the nice start, and this was an issue for Oklahoma in past seasons. Tackling on the back end. Can their defense catch up to their offense? They've been better in this season, but on this play, 4 missed tackles.
The slow motion, incredible. Cyclones tied at 10. And then the Sooners in red zone territory. 2nd and goal. Murray to Miles. What a tease.
Nice job outside. Nobody home for Iowa State on defense. And Kyler Murray, how comfortable does he look in this offense?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield gone. No problem at all. Cyclones down 10. Nolan. Pass intercepted by Parnell Marley.
And Oklahoma avoids losing to Iowa State 2 years in a row.
Yeah, happened last year. This time it's not going to happen. 37-27 as the Sooners emerge victorious. The road to the Big 12 goes through Norman as the conventional wisdom, but they feel like, Jesse, after what we saw in Week 3, the Big 12 is a little more wide open.
I think it's way more wide open. I think the thought was Oklahoma and everybody else, but now Rodney Anderson injured, gone for the year for Oklahoma, so they lose firepower at running back. You look at West Virginia and how explosive they are throwing it with Will Greer. Oklahoma State, again, with Cornelius at quarterback and their pass rush on defense. Texas looks like they've rebounded now since that Week 1 loss against Maryland. And I'm still going to say TCU with the playmakers they have on defense. I think there's way more parity in the Big 12. I agree with you. I also agree with you that it goes from Oklahoma. Kyler Murray stepped in, and
good.
Could he replace Baker Mayfield? Could the offense look the same? The offense looks the same. They look explosive. Marquise Brown, CeeDee Lamb out wide. They just have the ability to score from anywhere on the field at any time. And if their defense, don't pay attention to the bad tackling on the play we showed, but the defense has played much better, it still goes through Oklahoma.
Yeah, how about Marquise Brown for Oklahoma? 9 catches, 191 yards. That guy's incredible. All right, elsewhere, Notre Dame against Vanderbilt felt like a mismatch on paper, but seriously, Vandy was hanging tough. First quarter, Notre Dame was up 3-0. Brandon Wimbush, we know he can run.
Brandon Wimbush, again, was under-impressive throwing the football, but he made huge plays in this game with his feet, particularly in the red zone.
Second quarter, Vandy's driving. Kyle Shermer throws to the end zone. Donovan Tennyson catching the ball at the 1. Ball ripped loose.
And Vandy just couldn't get it on their own way. I mean, we're by the end zone here, have a chance to score. All of a sudden, Notre Dame gets this ball. Vandy just kept shooting themselves in the foot.
So the Irish going to make a field goal, ensuing drive up 13-0. Shermer drops back, throws left. Tennyson can't come up with a catch.
Oh, and they really put this game in Shermer's hands. He threw the ball over 50 times, but you got to come up with that.
Yeah, that was 16-0. So Vandy settles for field goal and the half deal, 16-3. Ian Book there, touchdown. Irish go 22-10 after a failed 2-point attempt. Shermer, Jared Pinkney.
And again, Vandy, here we go. Get in. Now we have a game. Can Notre Dame close this game out?
Just over a minute to play. Shermer throw left on 4th and 4. Collegiate Lipscomb leap up to make the catch, but can't hang on.
Coulda, shoulda. And Sherman knows that these are tough catches to make, but you've got to find a way. If you're going to beat Notre Dame on the road, to come up with this catch.
Mike Kelly squeaking out a win.
Those things we've got to work on. It's the 3rd game of the season. If you're a finished product after game 3,
no, you should be established.
You know, you're destined for greatness, and we're not there yet. We're not destined for greatness. So if anybody wants to rate that greatness column, I would tap the brakes.
I'll put away my typewriter then. Notre Dame improving to 3-0. First time since starting 4-0 in 2015. We come back on college football final. What happened in Nebraska and Florida State? Seriously, Willie Taggart's offense can't get rolling against Cuse at the Carrier Dome.
This season, the stage is set for the fight of our lives. There will be winners. There will be losers. There will be champions. Real-time action,
if you can hear
Vegas odds, your favorite games, and an incredible gaming experience. Get in the game with MyBookie. Get in on the action.
One game, one champion. Don't miss the first ever Campeones Cup. Wednesday, it's Toronto FC versus Tigres UNL on ESPN2.
Bring on Monday, because Mondays are made for Monday Night Football. Seahawks Bears tomorrow, 8:15 on ESPN.
So toot is kind of like, I should say, toot.
That's when somebody's just feeling good about themselves, usually me. I never had a 4-game losing streak in 8 years.
Oh my God, talk more about yourself, toot.
Trying to find that wide receiver, the next, I say, Randy Moss.
That should probably be a toot and some push-ups.
I never get any props.
Bricks.
Toot.